What's up, guys? It's basically a tradition of this channel to do a yearly review of iPad mini 5, and guess what? This is the fifth review I'm making year by year of this product, and the question is this still worth buying in the year of 2024? I mean, as I said in the beginning, the fifth year I'm making this review, so that just shows you and tells you all about the risk. The age of the device is up there, so should you really buy it? Let's get to it. When it comes to the iPad mini 5, it's a very interesting device because somewhat what I can see from the views on this channel, people are always interested about this little iPad. And I think it's definitely the case because right now, even in the year of 2024, despite the shortcomings, and one of them being the age, this product is still somewhat worth. This device is somehow still an interesting pickup to consider in the year of 2024, providing that you are aware of these aspects like age. And age. Age shows the most when it comes to two things, and that is software support and the overall performance. And that's what we're gonna start with today. Because currently we are running iPad OS 17, I think 0.2. Yeah, 17.2. And it may get iPadOS 18 or not, we don't know that. But currently this product is running on the newest version of iPadOS, which is of course a good thing. It provides tons of capabilities, multitasking, split screen, stuff like that. It's very decent when it comes to the functionality of this iPad. It enables it to still be up to date and to give you all of the newest or somewhat the newest feature Apple has to offer. The other thing is the overall performance. And that one is not as good as it used to be. And don't get me wrong, this iPad is still functional. This product still works the way it should. It opens apps. The multitasking with 3 GB of RAM is obviously not the best, but it's doable. As I said, we have split screen, we have all of those multitasking features of iPadOS, of course, except Stage Manager, but it's reserved more for more expensive and newer iPads. But for what it is, iPad mini 5 is still a very solid device and can offer plenty of functionality because, hey, as I say, it's capable. The screen hasn't changed really. The LCD still provides decent colors, decent sharpness, 60 Hz, but really nobody's gonna care when it comes to this price point and this age of a device. And it's perfectly functional. It's not like, 60 Hz is gonna bother most people, especially for the niche of customers that this iPad is kind of designed in the year of 2024 for. And who is this iPad really for, and is it really worth it? As I said, reading, some easier gaming, watching videos, although you don't have really true stereo speakers, so the audio quality is not gonna be the best. You still have the lightning port, you still have the Touch ID 2nd generation luckily, which is pretty fast. The camera is from the iPhone 6 days, but it's gonna get the job done when it comes to scanning documents. The battery life is surprisingly decent, so it's not gonna be that bad unless you're buying, a product that's used and the battery's been beat up really bad. In that case, I would rather use it for a while and see if you're really gonna get this particular device. But other than that, as an iPad mini, the only alternative you have is the way more expensive iPad mini 6. And it is a way better device. I mean, the upgrades Apple made within the iPad mini 6 are really great, but I understand that maybe you're looking for some very cheap and basic iPad. And providing that you're gonna get it, this device, for a very cheap and basic price, I still think it's gonna be a good pickup. But buying this iPad in the year of 2024, you gotta realize a few things. The first one, it may slow down even more. The support, we are unsure. We don't know if it's gonna get iPadOS 18 or not. We have to see that. Even if it doesn't, it's still gonna be functional. But it's not gonna be as good of an experience, or it's not gonna be as futuristic when you get this iPad and it doesn't get iPadOS 18. But as for now, January 24, it's still a functional product, a nice to use product that's fully capable and can make your work easier, somewhat better, more enjoyable, and maybe give you some nice extra free time with gaming and stuff like that for a very cheap price. And for that sake, for that sake of a price and still somewhat acceptable capability, I surprisingly can say that this device is still worth it, and iPad mini 5 is still worth considering, providing that you are a basic customer that is going for a very cheap iPad and you want an iPad mini. Because there are so many iPads available, but I understand most of them are more expensive. They are of course newer, and yeah, you would think they have way more capability, but that's not the case. So iPad mini 5, because of that, is still a justifiable option, providing that you have a decent price on that.